Let's see what's going to happen right now. I actually can take this off because, like, I'm just sitting here waiting for the kiddos. And mommy had to have a little bit of fun too, so I decided to do a collective read, really. And when I was doing the pre-shuffle, the card that came out was the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So the overall theme for the collective right now is pivoting. I want to say it's pivoting. A lot of people are moving, releasing old jobs, getting ready for the transition, making some moves to restore balance in their life. So overall, collectively, y'all are seeing where it's okay to leave things undone. Finish them off, tie them up, and send them where they need to go. And yeah, a lot of y'all are regaining control in your life. No bullshit. Like, a lot of y'all are regaining control in your life. Like, especially in places where you were releasing control to people. A lot of people could be saying that you're being secretive, but honestly, what I'm saying is that you're choosing to move silently. Like, you're seeing, not even want to say silently, because this is Leo energy as well, is that you're finding power in not having to control everything, is what I'm seeing. Is that you're finding power in not having to control everything, because to you, this is you time. This is you stepping out on faith. This is you maintaining the right to be calm. You could have been in a lot of energies that required you to be a leader, keep this, remain poised and overcome challenges and see the bigger picture, and, you know, focus on what it is that's coming in. And a lot of the time it led you to heartbreak, is what I'm seeing. It led you to feeling imbalanced, is what I'm seeing. A lot of y'all have been going through grief because you have not been able to express yourself, is what I'm seeing. Some of y'all have had the discipline to stay within the realms and the walls of a job, right? Locked in. I'm seeing, like, you're very locked in. You're career focused. Like, right now, you're focused on your money. How to restore it, how to maintain it, how to add to it, how to expand it, how to invest it. Because other times that you've working on your passions, a lot of y'all are right there right now, locked in. Like, seriously. Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, Sagittarius energy, Aquarius, air energy. Yeah. Y'all have been through it and still got up for work. Still was focusing on your coins. Still helping other people get their coins. Like, y'all was locked in, and a lot of you still are locked in, but right now you're about to pivot and go locked in somewhere else. Like, I'm hearing all the time I put into this job and y'all gave me this. Like, that's all you think of me? Like, wow, that's it? Like, I'm literally seeing the scene from Waiting to Exhale when Angela Bassett, right? She's having that conversation with her dude, and she's like, what do you mean? Like, I built this. Some of y'all are choosing to walk away from situations like that, where you've done so much for so long that you're just like, I'm good. I am absolutely good. Yeah, like, I'm no longer breaking my heart to support you. I'm going in a new direction. Like, and you, some of y'all are going to do it real quick. You're going towards your happiness. You're going towards what it feels like to follow your heart is what I'm seeing. And you know what? In all fairness, you deserve this because you've manifested this coming in. You manifested this coming in. You said, you know what? My heart's not in this. I don't want to do this. Like, I want to up my skills. Some of y'all could have said this. I want to up my skills. Like, I want to see what I can do with this. Some of y'all recently went and got your nails done and was like, I wonder how hard this can be if I did it. I wonder if I can do this. Like, some of y'all are about to do some stuff that you wanted to do as a kid. Like, that you've, like, your passions, like, something that you've always wanted to do as a kid, that somebody might have told you, like, oh, that's not going to earn you money. That's not a real job. You know, some of y'all have been told that to your face. And that real, heart to heart, I have been told that. Like, that ain't no real job. Excuse me, anytime I can help lift that weight off of somebody else's back, like, anytime I can help for somebody to understand and understand why challenges happen the way they did, anytime I can sit there and say, hey, you leaning too far to the left and you're gonna go in circles. Somebody could be sick of going in circles, hamster wheel, I'm saying that. But I've been there where people have been like, nah, I'm good. Because you are a master manifester, I want you to come over here and sit next to me. You know, just like in church, where the biggest talker, you like, yo, you talk that much? Come on and sit next to me. Freaking bochinche. Bring that back over here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people back in the day used to go to school. Go to school. School could be relevant. Some of y'all went to a Catholic school. School was where you went to church type of deal. And you couldn't be who you wanted to be. You couldn't do what you wanted to do. And you couldn't work on what you wanted to work on. You couldn't take certain financial opportunities. You couldn't go towards your desires because you had to stay to what you were diligent at. But because you prayed for this change, because you kept saying, yo, I'm good with this, or you go home and you're like, I'm sick of this, I'm so tired, I can't do this anymore. Like, any relationship, right? That's when you called in change. You called in this change. You were like, I want to enjoy the fruits of my labor instead of laboring and not being able to afford fruit. Like, no. Absolutely not. What just flew out? Yeah, you called in this abundance, this new way. You called in this way. See, I can't even make this up. I can't make this up. Ace of Pentacles. And I showed up. You're heading in a new direction. One that's going to bring you more favor. One that's going to bring you more happiness. One that's going to keep the opportunities rolling in. Because you know what? You went to the top of the mountain and you came down. You went to the top of the mountain and you came down. You experienced that lightheadedness. You experienced those awkward breaths. You experienced it all. And you were like, you know what? I've had a chance to think. I've had a chance to see where I need to expand. You saw that you wasn't just a speckle, right? And I'm seeing the movie Horton Hears a Who, where this whole little community was on like this little plant. You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all went up there to get an idea. Some of y'all went to the mountaintop and went and got an idea and came back down. Because if you didn't, you were going to stay restless. You were going to stay at a point of, how am I going to get this done? Some of y'all are getting it done and you're still like, I need to. There's something that you're missing and you're like, what am I missing? Why? Why do I keep coming back to this? Because you're... Listen. Stop. This is... I can't make this up. What you need to leave behind is the fact of doing things out of survival mode. Do it because you love to do it. Do it because you're doing it like you're doing it for fun. That's what you need to do. This is what you're moving away from. This is what you need to release, and this is what you need to change. Okay? You need to move away from doing things out of survival mode. Do it because you love to do it. Do it because you love doing it. And the thing is that all your life you woke up early. making the donuts. Time to make the donuts. Every morning you woke up and you focused on how you could get certain things done for other people, but you weren't really working on your own creativity, right? Some of y'all are up until early in the morning getting ready for your other job while your passion, your actual real job, is right there, and you're like, let me make my way into work. Meanwhile, you should be over in Thailand sipping on mojitos and stuff, teaching somebody how to, yeah. Okay, in my culture, people always talk about how, like, you know, your family, you get a certain age, you're out on the street because nobody wants to deal with that attitude in that mouth. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that I'm hearing back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore, right? You didn't have a way to restore your healing. You didn't have a space to call your own. You didn't have a place to build up. You didn't have space for seeds to be planted. But what I am seeing is that balance is being restored, and you're finding meaning to what you do. What you say, what you hear, what you eat, any move you make now is strategic and calculated, even if you don't think so. You think you're just out here doing things. No, Spirit is guiding you. They're saying something you used to do as a kid, okay? 14. So this is 5, 6, right? 4 plus 1 is 5 and 6. So something you used to do as a kid, right? And you didn't think it counted. You didn't think it amounted to anything. But it's something you really love to do. And it has to do with what you're doing now. Or what you're about to do now. This transition, this pivot. What you're about to step into. Listen. Your childhood, your inner child, the healed child. This would be towards a water sign or a fire sign. Specifically, because King of Cups is out here. Something that makes you feel balanced. Okay, something that's, this is something that someone used to make you feel bad about doing. You were really good at it. This is what I'm seeing, is you were really good at it. And someone, I'm saying it could have been a brother, a cousin, they were like, someone older than you was very proud of you for doing this one thing, like doing this thing because you were so creative at it. But the thing is that you learn to regret it once this person either went away, I'm hearing passed away, or it just, like, it could have been a father that, you know, left, or a figure that was, I'm seeing like an older person, someone who was supportive of you, who really, like, just took you in. You turned cold towards this creative thing that you wanted to do to be accepted. Boom! That's what it was. Sorry, y'all, be getting these channels. Like, what does that even mean? Yes, and that's not good. You turned away from this thing that you were really good at to be accepted by other people, and you stopped nurturing yourself. This could have been a separation, a divorce, a single parent household or something like that, but you had to be practical. You couldn't do this anymore, whether it was sports, whether it was like you really wanted to sing. I'm here, Mama, I just want to sing. And I kept getting like the flashes of Sister Act as well. So you could have been amazing at something, but practically could have been religious matters, something of that nature. You could not do this thing. You had to fulfill other duties, is what I'm saying. But now you can do that. Forgive yourself. Forgive the person that in this situation. Forgive it, okay? Because now you can actually do this thing, because this is, go do the things. Damn it, go do the things. Okay? Spirit is telling you, there's a collaboration out there. There's somebody who also wants to do the things with you, and this is going to lead you into a realm of completion. Yes, and yes, some people aren't going to be mad because you have to leave home to go do it, but baby, this is going to make you happy. For some of some of you guys, this is you moving away and getting a new job, and it's a job that other people are like, I can't believe you're getting paid to do that. And you're like, yep, I sure am. Like, you're honestly doing something that you really love to do, and people are like, wait, how did you even know how to do that? I didn't even know you know how to do that. And he was like, yeah, I do actually. Like, you're done with surface level stuff. You're ready to dig deeper. And you know what? You ain't trying to fight with nobody about what you've made up your mind. You've made up your mind. And just because you've made up your mind, you're not letting other people in on what you've made up. Your mind is made up. You're going to leave some people out in the cold on this because they don't need to change your mind. You don't need their input. You've already sat with this long enough. You've already stayed up late at night, wrecking your mind over what other people are going to think, how they're going to feel, how they're going to accept. Let them be. I'm hearing the Beatles. Let it be. Let it be. Okay? Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. You already knew this is something that you were going to be great at, that was going to earn you money, that this is inspiring to you. It's always been inspiring to you. Okay? It's exciting. It's going to lead you to freedom. Whatever this is, this new relationship you're stepping into is good for you. Good for you, papicito. Mamicito. Okay? Mamicito. This is good for you. Okay? This bullshit, Grandpa. You know what I'm saying? Be inspired. This is the time for you to be inspired. That's what you're locked into. You're locked into being inspired. You're surrendering to the process of being stuck. You're not being stuck anymore. Unstuck it. You're unstuck it. Okay? You spent the nights awake. You spent the night sleeping. You spent the night sleeping while you were awake in a different realm, fighting off some crazy madness. Okay? And woke up like, okay, time to make this coffee, time to get this grind. And now Spirit is saying, okay, you know what? You did the things for other people. Now it's time to do the things for you. Curiosity, yeah, people are going to be like, just look at this motherfucker. They'll be back. You're like, nope, curiosity killed the cat. And satisfaction brought him back. Yep. You're having the courage to take a leap of faith, to go and do what it is that you want to do. Not none of this. Some of y'all are parents, you have older kids and whatever, and you're like, you know what, I've been taking care of grandkids, taking care of kids. And right now, you're like, no, you're in your Maya, it's all about me, right? That's what I'm hearing, it's all about me. In order to make your family happy, baby, you gotta be happy. And there's no way you have to have any regrets about this, because you know what? It's, some of y'all ain't never seen a happy family completed. It's, or your form of what you feel like family should look like, right? You're about to make this different. You're gonna make a new path. I'm saying Wreck-It Ralph making a new path for Vanellope, right? You're gonna make this new path, a path that's nurturing, abundant, and you're gonna go towards it with love, willing to make and do the work, willing to make the foundation sturdy. Ready? Because it's something you're passionate about. Because you made sure you listen. Stop it. I can't. I'm just basically repeating myself at this point. You said fuck it. I'm out. I'm leaving. I'm good. In order to nurture myself, I have to. Some of y'all are just going to take a quick trip. Some of y'all are like, you know what? I'm good. I'm not doing this anymore. Y'all are walking away from your addiction of always being right, always being there for people, always being accepted, always being the person that gets everything together. Okay? Give somebody else the opportunity to go get it done, instead of you always being the person to get it done. That's what you're locked into. Getting things done for you. And I'm excited for every single one of y'all. Okay? That is all for today, and I hope you enjoy your weekend. And if y'all need a personal, hit me up. But as for right now, I'm seeing y'all making the efforts. I keep seeing, like, you're going towards that job. You're getting that promotion. You're getting that relationship. You're getting that trip. So don't trip. Okay? Psst, MJ. Always positioned spiritually. I feel you. I see you. I love you. Okay? Bye, y'all.